Pete was one of the guys I came to see for an initial assessment, and then obviously it was decision time. You know, do I go with Pete or someone else locally or go abroad? But then a couple of guys started to make it clear that, you know, the operation's one thing, but the most important thing about the kind of treatment I was having was the aftercare, which was probably going to be pretty comprehensive. So that sort of counted out South Africa, counted out Europe, because the last thing I really wanted is that if I had a problem, is I've got to get hold of some guy who probably can't even speak English in another country, whereas here I had the benefit of knowing that if I chose someone locally, you know, I could come back, whatever the problems were going to be going forward, if there was any.
Well, the team in Dental Confidence are really friendly. They can't help enough. The environment's really relaxed. It feels like coming to a nice hotel, so it feels like a treat. It's lovely. It's really lovely. I mean, environments are fine, and actually this is a lovely environment, but actually it's about the people, and the people are lovely, and they really care about you and what happens to you. It's almost a pleasure to come back and see them.
Pete's a superb dentist. He understands the patient.
Pete was probably the ideal guy for me when it comes to a sort of personality match. When I first saw him, first words out of my mouth were, can't stand dentists, can't stand doctors. The quicker you get this thing done, the better.
Without hesitation, I can recommend implants. Having said that, I mean, I recommend this fellow as well. I mean, Pete is superb.
They're the same as my normal teeth. I mean, there is nothing that I don't eat. There's nothing I shy away from.
Having the implant means it feels like a completely normal tooth. I can eat on that side. I have no pain when I go out in the cold. And, you know, when I smile, it doesn't look like I've got a gap. It's fantastic. It just looks like my normal tooth.
Oh, I'm back to normal. I mean, I eat normally, I taste normally.
Not half as scary as I thought it was going to be. In actual fact, it was brilliant. The end result for me was I actually thought it was a walk in the park.
I'm pleased to report that it was absolutely pain-free. I couldn't say that I was looking forward to it because I'd had so many problems with that tooth previously. I was anxious, and I was really anxious it was going to hurt. Pete was very clear about that it wouldn't hurt and that he could stop at any time. And actually it didn't hurt, it was fine. And I knew what was going on. He told me all the time, and there was a calm atmosphere in the room. So it didn't hurt, it was absolutely fine, and I could recommend it to anybody.
And for anyone concerned about having this kind of treatment, it's crazy. As I say, it's actually, I have felt more pain and discomfort having a single, never mind an extraction, having a filling at my dentist than I did throughout this whole procedure. It really was totally painless, just no bother whatsoever. I think people are crazy not to have implants. To me, it's the way forward, and the NHS should be doing it with loads of dental patients, because at the end of the day, it's a long-term solution.
But it was unbelievably painless. It's like having your own teeth.
Loads of people make comment. I mean, to the degree where as much as I do turn around and I'll say, listen, they're not real, my wife's always nudging me in the side and saying, don't tell them that, don't be stupid. Did a brilliant job, and, and my smile is a testament to his great work.
I would definitely recommend Dental Confidence, particularly to friends and family, and they're really important, aren't they? They are kind, they're efficient, they're friendly, they explain everything. The aftercare has been fantastic. I would definitely recommend Dental Confidence.
Well, again, I wouldn't be here if I thought you could find anyone better. It's not something I would normally do, but they were, I mean, I can't really talk highly enough. I mean, I think first of all, Pete's confidence in his ability to do what was required did so much for me in terms of keeping me calm and not feeling flustered by it. And the joke is that it actually was painless. I never had to take paracetamol. I didn't get headaches, toothaches, no aches. It really, in actual fact, I think it's been worse for me when I've been to the dentist and had a single extraction than having this whole procedure. In terms of the staff, I mean, again, people will only realise when they start to deal with them that it's almost his example shines through right from the top to the bottom. They can't be more helpful, they're a good laugh, they've got great sense of humour, and obviously it suited me because I'm a pretty sort of happy chappy, but I think you can almost tell that they've got the ability to mould themselves into whatever situation is required to make loads of different people feel comfortable, you know, in their different sort of ways. As I say, I couldn't recommend them. If I would even give my phone number going forward for people to actually phone me and speak to me and realise, you know, that I genuinely researched far and wide and I couldn't have made a better choice if I'd actually been referred to someone else. So.